Yeah, what's up? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? I know that I just went live, but this is not the video for Friday. There's another video that's going to be done Friday in the evening. But I just wanted to go live, just to chat with you guys. The guys obviously who are not sleeping at this time, the same as me. I just came from work, as you can see. I was doing a stream with Ray, and I just thought about it. Like, I'm looking at a lot of things on Twitter. I've been looking at a lot of stories on Twitter, and there's a lot of talk about Cucurella, that's the left back from Brighton. I don't know if his name is Cucurella. I don't know. I'll be calling him Cucu in the future. So welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the show. Like the vid. I see there's about 7 of you watching the video. Like the vid, comment, talk to me, tell me what you know. I'm gonna talk about Phillips. I'll be talking about Phillips, and I'll be talking about Cucurella, both of them. Look, guys. As you know yourself, for the past few months after, as we were dealing with Haaland, most of the newspapers, or not newspapers, media, were saying that Man City are going to sign Phillips, and there's also a left back being signed, which is Cucurella. But when they were doing the Haaland thing, we knew the Haaland deal was something that's closer. But people saying immediately, as soon as they're done with the Haaland deal. Sorry about that. They're done with the Haaland deal. It's going to go straight into Phillips. We're going to go straight into Cucurella. So what I thought myself, as as a Man City fan like yourself, I thought immediately as we are done with Haaland, we'll start seeing other signings coming on. Katuta, how you doing, man? Evening, bro. Evening, bro. I hope you're doing good, man. Evening to everybody who's watching. So look, I'm just gonna share a few things I've been seeing on Twitter about Phillips because I'm asking myself, what's happening, especially with Cucurella, because uh, we were looking for a left back. I thought, okay, it's going to be him. We're going to sign. A lot of people, a lot of trusted sources were like, Cucurella is going to be the first one out of the door as soon as Haaland is done. Yet everything has gone quiet on him. It's more Phillips now. So are we looking at Phillips more right now, or we're looking at Cucurella as somebody we're going to do after Phillips? Now, let me just share with you an article I saw. This one is on Phillips. Uh, I don't know how reliable the sources are, but as I said, I'll be just sharing what I know. So this is what it says. From what I'm hearing, it's looking more likely now. Kevin Phillips could be set to leave uh, Leeds United for Man City this summer. So it looks like Phillips is the one that's getting the more positive vibes, you can say, or it's more positive on Phillips' side. I don't know if any of you guys. I can even bet you. How you doing, Veta man? Veta, how you doing? Let me send you the link, Veta. If you're free, join in. I was asking. I asked Carl if he's free, but I think he's been busy for the past days. This was not organized. I just decided to come live and just speak as a Man City fan that what's happening with this Phillips deal and this Cucurella deal, especially Cucurella's deal, who's a left back, who I think we need a left back in that team. I don't think we should go another season without a proper left back. That's just my opinion. Some people are not happy when you say that. They say that no, it doesn't matter. We can play Cancelo, but for me, I think a proper left back is needed. So let's go back to this, right? Two deals. We're talking about. Let me type it in the comments. Bear with me for a minute. I think I'm gonna type it in the comments. I want to make sure that people get what we are talking about here, so that people are not lost when you join the stream. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah. Bear with me for a minute. I'm going to put it like that. Yeah, so I'm going to put it there so that nobody gets lost when they come in and they know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's make it bigger. So that's it. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is happening with the deals? Phillips is getting more of a positive. As you can see the article at the back, Phillips is more, or everything is done after international duty. England is not doing well in the friendlies matches. I think they're done for now. They're at the bottom of the table. They're not going to get anywhere. I don't know what they're going to play for. They have nothing to play for. So Phillips is sort of the deal that's going faster. And another thing, guys, this is just between you and me, a bit of a trick that I was taught by my good friend Carl. When these big deals are happening, right? Where you see that somebody is going to move for definitely, I want you to stop. Don't follow the city sources. Start following the Leeds United sources because those are the ones that might help you. Because if you look at the Leeds United sources, there's a deal that's been done for a player who's a central midfielder from Bayern Munich has signed for Leeds United. I repeat, a player from Bayern Munich has signed for Leeds United and he's a central midfielder. He can also play as a defensive midfielder. He can also play as an attacking. He's very versatile, but he's been signed uh, from Bayern. You can check Fabrizio. Let me just show you. Fab also posted this. So what I'm trying to tell you is, it looks like Philip is a done deal. It looks like Philip is the one that's going to walk through the door faster than Cucurella. But myself is, I'm more concerned that what happened. Cucurella was the deal was being mentioned a lot, but all of a sudden now it's all quiet. So if anybody in the comment has heard anything I haven't heard, because even if you look at Brighton's side, they're not even going for a left back. Because if a team wants to sell, by now Brighton could have been looking for replacements. But when I look at the Brighton sources, all the reliable sources from Brighton, they're not talking about anything. So it looks like that Cucurella deal is a bit frozen. I don't know if we're leaving it for last minute. Let me just find what I was talking about. Yeah. So you see this? This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes when you are looking for a deal, if the deal is close, that it's done, I would advise you to always go to the Leeds United side. So right now, Leeds United have finished the signing of a central midfielder who also can play as a holding midfielder and also can play next to somebody. So they are signing players. This is the third player Leeds United have signed. It means they are expecting to sell somebody. Preferably, I think it's Phillips because, as I showed you in the first article, they say Phillips is more than done to go to City. So let's move away from Phillips. Let's talk about the left back situation. I don't know about the guys you're watching, but for me, as I said, I think a left back is needed. And for me, after look, I'm not gonna come here and pretend to be a specialist in Brighton. I'm not gonna come here and say that I was watching all the Brighton games. I would be lying. I did the same thing most of you guys did, where when we are linked with a player, we all go to YouTube. You know that thing we all do, where when we're linked with a player, we all go to YouTube, and when we go to YouTube, we start watching his highlights. That we all become experts. Oh yeah, I know who Cucurella is, man. He's one of the best left backs in the Premier League. I know, one of those things we do. So for me, I saw the videos. The guy looks like he's good. He's the real deal, and he's Brighton's player of the year. But the thing I'm asking is, where is Cucurella's stories? Because Phillips, we're hearing stories every day, updates, but this guy, things are dead. Things are like quiet. You don't hear much at all. You're not even seeing Brighton sources, tier one sources from Brighton saying they're going to replace Cucurella, they're looking to replace him. Man City is interested. It's gone quiet, it's gone dead. So I'm asking guys in the comments, you can share with me. Have you heard anything from about this guy recently? Because it's gone quiet. It was on fire before the window opens. Now the window is open, it's dusted, it's gone, it's gone. I'm not trying to say the deal is dead. I'm just saying what's happening. Veta says, I think Phillips got pro signs of the transfer advancing because it's more of and for Fernandinho is gone. That's true. That's true because Fernandinho is gone. Or maybe Veta, do you think we're waiting to sell somebody? Do you think that the reason why this is sort of a bit quiet is we're waiting for movement? Are we waiting, but do we need to sell? Because Mende is not gonna come back, so there's a left back missing. So I don't know. I don't know. Guys, like the vid, like the vid, like the vid. If you're watching, like the vid, like the vid. I'm gonna wait for Veta. I just want to hear his opinion on this. I'm gonna wait for Veta, but like the vid. But as we're waiting for Veta again, I just want to ask the guys who are watching is, has anybody heard about this guy, Cucurella? Are we still looking after him? Is it true that Brighton are now demanding 50 for him? Is it true? Because the prices I was getting is 35. For me, between you and me, if this guy's price goes to 50, is it worth it? You tell me in the comments, is it worth it for you to see this guy being bought for 50? Is he worth 50 million? Are we willing to spend another 50 million on a player? Don't forget, we just spent 50 on Mende, who now is just going to be a loss with the situation he's in. We're going to let him go for free. Are we going to, do we have to spend another 50 million? or are Brighton trying to just put one over us? Brighton is a selling club. They sold to Newcastle. They sold one of their best defenders to Newcastle during mid-season. They're selling Besuma for 25 million, who's got a 1 year contract left. So people who are saying Brighton are not a selling club, they are a selling club and they will sell. But the thing is, this guy looked like he was tailor-made for City. He was twerking for City. You remember those interviews of him saying, "If Man City calls me, I'm going to come to my. I'm going. I cannot say no." So he was twerking for us. So, but the twerking has gone quiet. Maybe we're playing the wrong music. But as Veda says, it looks like Phillips is the one we are concentrating on because Fernandinho is gone. You saw in the Haaland video, Fernandinho said goodbye to Haaland and good luck. So Fernandinho is dusted. He's gone. Let me let me also read for this. So, Katuta, how you doing, man? Katuta, respect, guys. By the way, I'd like to thank all of you who are always here all the time, and I appreciate all of you, and even the guys who watch, who are not even live. I appreciate all of you. Let's get the channel to 1K. We are on 816 right now. Let's get the channel to 1K. That's just one of my missions this year to get to 1K. So I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not like I'm getting to 1K so I become famous or something. I'm getting to 1K just to floss. I'm joking. Anyway, look, you know what? So let's read this. Even Jesus to Arsenal has gone quiet for a while. Kuku, 35 million or 45 million max. That's true, Katuta. That comment you wrote is right. Jesus has gone quiet. Is Jesus going to stay? Arsenal fans, if there's Arsenal fans out there, is what's with the Jesus from your side? Is it because the money is too much? That's the last thing we heard. Fab said Fabrizio Romano said days ago that Jesus is leaving for sure, like he's 100% leaving. This was days ago. So you know what I'm gonna do, guys? As always, as all of us as City fans, we do. Daniel, how you doing? Big up, Patrick. I am from Germany. I'm telling you that Raum. Did I say the right? Do I say? Is it Raum? Is it Raum? Is that the name? Is better option than Cucurella because he's half the price, 25 million in this cost. You know what? No, knowing our board, they're going to pay that. I bet you because they don't like playing around with people. They don't like negotiating. They don't like trouble. They just want to pay and release you. Let me Google this guy. This guy you're talking about. I'm gonna Google him. I'm not going to be here pretending to be a professional or somebody who knows him. So I'm gonna do the Google thing. Room. Oh, he's from Germany. He's from Germany. How you doing, Veda?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Bonus stream, man. I had to comment and thanks for the invite.
Nah, man, I was on a stream with somebody, then I just had a question in my head the whole time that what's happening with especially Cucurella, what's happening? His side is quiet. And you know the thing which we told you that every time when there's transfers, we look at pieces moving. So looking at Phillips, right? Leeds United have signed three players. Three players. They have done three. So the latest one is a central midfielder who also can play as a defensive midfielder and the deal is done. It's dusted. It's closed. So
Mm,
if you're spending money, you know what that means better. Same as Dortmund. They were spending money, buying a
yeah.
striker. You know Haaland is moving somewhere else. Phillips might, let's say, even if Phillips doesn't come to City, but we know he's moving because that's the guy who's in the newspaper, in the media. But Leeds are spending money. But Brighton, just it's gone.
Yeah, it's real quiet. It's real quiet. But the thing is, which was big news today, was Basuma, right?
Yeah,
So that is pretty much confirmed the way I'm hearing Spurs fans talk about that. So if there's maybe movement or money being moved, that could be related to that. I think, and I didn't get a chance to confirm this because, like you, it's been a busy day, and I need to get caught up with some of the things online. But there was another player, another left back that was suggested for City to be interested in.
yeah, that's the
Um,
one. That's the one I just Googled right now. That's the one mentioned by Daniel in the comments. So just bear with me for a minute. I just Googled him and I'm going to bring him up. Bear with me for a minute. I'm just going to bring him up. Uh, yeah, he is the one that how do you say this? He's the one that everybody seems to be talking about.
Yeah, he's like latest new prospect, which is good. I think it's smart to have more than one option with regards to replacing the left back. And
Yeah,
I'm getting
you don't want the hurricane situation.
no, no. I mean, two options in within the plan makes a lot of sense. But here's the thing, because we've seen the club do this before.
Here's the commentator. He says, "Big up, Patrick. I'm from Germany, and I'm telling you that is it Raum? I don't know how you say his name is Raum, or is better option than Kukurea because he's half the price, 25 million. It is close. So Veta, just a few information. Sorry for cutting you, but he was born in 1998. He is 24 years old, and he's very tall and very fast and very physical.
Wow. Wow. From the really brief just research to apparently he's like a left-footed version of Walker is
Is he?
how it was described to me. Like he's got some very good pace, recovery pace. And he's a strong player. But
Yeah, here's a comment from Daniel. Yes, it is close. FC strikes. Yeah, we strike again. That's what we look for. You know what, Veta? I know why we do this. People should remember, people try to take advantage of Man City. So when you have this sort of agreement in your contract, Man City don't have to mess around with your club. They just
mhm,
talk to you. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. If and again, early on with the money that kind of came into the club, Manchester City pursuing players before without the release clauses, or obviously pursuing players with few years on their contracts. Yeah, there'd be ways that they'd manipulate us, and knowing that we had the cash, try to fleece us a little bit. So gotten a lot smarter, and it's it's a reputation that's unavoidable. So targeting targets with release clauses makes a lot of sense. I think I'm really hoping. Here's where the nervousness is,
Yeah.
Patrick. In past years, when there's been mention that it's a priority, we need to sign, a center forward, or we need to sign a striker. So we remember when there was like, the pursuit of Messi that kind of falling through, the pursuit of Harry Kane that kind of falling through, and we just went on with the year, right? Pep did what he had to
Yeah.
do with the remaining players. We just went on. I'm fearful that that might be the case with regards to left back this year. I think
Do you think they'll just let it go? Because they, as their policies, don't just be desperate. They have to be careful apparently in the market, isn't it?
I think so. I think so. And it's funny because I know there's a lot of rumors with Zinchenko,
Yeah.
but I think Zinchenko is allowed to go if we have someone,
Yeah.
not that he's going to be allowed to go before we secure someone. So if we don't secure someone that makes sense, he's going to remain here. And I think um, as a player, I don't think it would be that he would feel slighted or
Mm.
feel it in a negative way, because he's still going to remain on a very dominant and team that's going to be pursuing a lot.
Yeah.
The one thing that I heard too is the rumors with him in Arsenal is that he doesn't want to go and play left back. He wants to go and play in the midfield.
Yeah, he has to. Like, why would he also go play left back? I don't know. This if this guy, a lot of people who watch German football are saying if we get him and for 25 million, it's a steal. And he's starting for Germany, as it says here by you can see here. You look, he's yes, Raum is class and he's German international. He's starting left back for Germany national team. He's class and really fast. Sorry, I would go for somebody like I don't know if it's just me. I would go for somebody fast. I'm looking for like imagine if we had two fast players. People are not looking for technical like Cucurella, but I just want two fast four backs that when we're getting counted, nobody can counter the sides anymore. You're done. Do you know what I mean? Because
I know what you mean.
depending on Walker, sometimes it's just unfair because okay, all I know is Kuku is not the only left back we've been looking at. It's not to be surprised if we sign a left back from nowhere. Even yeah, like that's the thing. I have a feeling if this guy is 25 million to release him,
Yeah,
City, if Brighton continue going over the value that City are paying, I think
yeah.
this is the guy we're gonna see. And don't forget, this is not the first time City have decided to leave their main target and just buy somebody. Remember Koulibaly? because people think that
Yeah, you're
Koulibaly
right.
wasn't true. It's true because Koulibaly was in the City app. They
Yeah,
made a mistake. Remember when they messed up? They had the review on the City app. Say
yeah.
Koulibaly has signed for us. Get a Koulibaly shirt.
I remember that. I remember that, and it caused a lot of uproar. I love the fact. I love the fact from even from a viewership and the people that tune in that they're able to kind of give you that inside info, like having a German fan that knows this player and is able to feed into the show. That's amazing. I think I'm gonna do my research on him because he
Yeah,
sounds real promising.
I'm also going to start now, and do you know what I'm going to do? I'm now going to start seeing Hoffenheim if is it Hoffenheim or Hoffenheim if they are starting to buy players and if they are looking for a replacement, you will know that we have moved away from. That's when you will know we have moved away from Cucurella. That it's I think Brighton is being difficult. So I'll
That's true.
start doing the research because I like he keeps coming up. His name keeps coming up. So we'll see, but if he's fast, strong, I think that's all we need. In the Premier League, I think you just have to be strong enough to catch
Mm,
up with people. Raum was the best left back in the Bundesliga this season. He wants to leave. I think he's better than Cucurella. Walker at left back is a better pass. Yeah, with a better pass. You see that?
mm.
Walker at left back, but with a better pass. So,
That's hilarious.
Veta, I don't know if you know about the show Friday. Uh, Unfortunately, today there was not much to talk about with football and chill. Not much like this. You don't force things if there's not much to say. But Friday, I'm doing it because I'm off on Friday, so I'm doing
Okay,
a Haaland reaction video. We're going to react to the video of how it was done. We're going to talk about the things he said in the interview. Then we can also talk about how he's going to fit in into the
nice.
system. So if you are there, you're there. And don't forget, if yeah, I'm still waiting for your videos. I know it's been difficult for you and me because you're in Canada.
Hmm.
I've noticed the guys in Canada, it's been difficult because there's another guy, he's in America and he was trying to do a video with me. It hasn't worked because of the time differences with the people also he wants on the panel.
Exactly. But I think I might even I want to have everyone kind of exclusive, but I might even want to do it separate because I want to tap into like like I want to tap into your brain with some of the questions. So if I happen to maybe have to do the show twice, I'll do the show twice because I actually want to connect with you on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, but you're right. I think let's start researching on this guy. I'm gonna check his club. Like right now, I'm gonna start looking at his club, and if he's pushing to leave, if you're the best left back, I'm pretty sure you want to play in the Champions League. I think you don't
Oh,
want to play.
absolutely,
Yeah, so I
absolutely.
think he doesn't want to stay. So that's it. That's it, guys. A good 26 minutes. Veta as always, he's always on call, ready to come on. He's always on call. Sometimes people if they look at my old videos, this is me, Veta. Sometimes I just wake up in the middle of the night and say, I have
Hey,
this to talk about. I have
I
this to
went.
talk about.
I actually went back. I went back and checked out a few of your old videos, and
Yeah.
it's like you're right there. The idea came right to your head, and you're like, I
Yeah,
need
it's
to tell the
random.
world.
Yeah,
I love
it is very random. I am one of the most random people when I do this is the reason why this is the reason why I used to tell people at the beginning that it's gonna be a very complicated channel because uh I don't like just doing videos sometimes because like when you're doing videos it's a set, it's like a series. So you want to do like that, but sometimes you end up coming to a video where you you don't really have much to say. I was even talking about with Ray. Ray also said it.
it.
You don't have the passion to do something, but you still say, I have to do it to make the viewers happy. But it's a bit boring and blunt because you're only coming there to just
Yeah, you got
say,
to
I
be
don't have to
inspired.
let the viewers down. But sometimes it's good. Like I had this question asking that what's happening with the Phillips? The Phillips one looks like it's positive, and I was asking myself before I was going to bed. I was like, the Kukulera one looks like,
Yeah,
do you remember
it's
how
flat.
it was on fire? It was interviews. He was doing interviews saying, "Oh, if City call you, yeah, you can't say no."
Exactly. Yeah, you can't say no.
Then now
And
it's
yeah, everything is kind of just cooled off. So and maybe it's because and
yeah,
I love that you allowed it's kind of like it's like a gumbo, it's like a stew.
yeah,
I like how you're just letting things cook right now with the Holland news to do it on
yeah,
Friday. I think maybe that's a little bit of it too. Because City had so much dealing
mm,
with that, that maybe some of that's kind of cooled off, and they're not allowing so much to leak out.
Oh yeah, maybe
I'm hoping.
they didn't want to just like immediately with the Haaland
Yeah,
thing. They
yeah,
take the
not deal
shine. They
after
don't
deal
want to
after
take the
deal.
shine away. Yeah, because the deals might be done, but they don't want to take the shine away. They'll be like, if we do this, it takes away from the shine of Haaland. Anyway, bless you, Veta.
Yo,
As always, I'm
fantastic.
always in your comments. You know that I'm always in your comments. Maybe not live, but I always make sure I comment
You
and like
do.
the vids. Guys, go to Veta's channel, leave a comment, subscribe. There's a question here by a Watford fan. I'll give it to you, Veta. He says, "Bro, how comes Man City are so good? They always destroy my team, Watford." It's been bad, bro. Let me not. Is it? It's. I know it's been bad. Every time we meet Watford, we always seem to go up a gear.
It
We
seems
always seem to go up a gear.
it seems like there's always that bogey team, but it seems like for Watford, that's the team where we like to put up a lot of goals. So that's tough,
Yeah.
man. It's tough.
Anyway, but I'll see you Friday if you're available. I think it's a late one. It's at 9. It's at 9. If everybody's not available, we can change the time. I just left it there just to make it, but we can change the time. But it's just I want to hear your thoughts. If you have notes, it'd be great. I was telling the lads, do some notes on how you think he's going to fit in the Premier League, how he's going to cope. I just watched a few Dortmund highlights. They were together, bunched together for 20 minutes, just a highlight. I don't watch game by game. I don't have that patience. But you know, our homeboy Carl definitely has that patience, which I give him respect for. But I'm just gonna watch
Yeah.
the highlights and see his movement, how he was playing, if that's gonna suit him. The prem, and this is something funny. Just for the guys who are gonna watch it on Friday. It's at 9 p.m. UK time. When Haaland was being his height was being measured. Did you hear what he said? And it's true. Apparently, he's actually grown since he
Yeah,
joined Dortmund.
yeah. He was surprised that he had grown a few more centimeters. I'm like, that is wild. But I want to say this before I go. And anyone new to the channel, new to this channel, or even if you're a returning fan, make sure you hit that like, make sure you comment, and also, True City Fan and what he produces. Share that with other like-minded friends, man. Share that in your groups. This man deserves to be at 1,000 subscribers. So let's
No,
make it happen.
we will get there. We'll get there. Same as Veta. Veta does something different. I think what you do is more different than everybody. I have noticed that not a lot of people. I haven't even seen anybody who does what you do. So it's great. I don't know how you tapped into that. Fair play to you. You tapped into something that it's I think it's just your thing where it's
Hmm.
you just stop. So guys, go to Veda Games, go subscribe to Veda Games. I don't know, get him to higher numbers, get him to the 500 club. That was my first ambition when I started get me to the 500 club. But it's good, man. Growth is growth. Me and Veta, by the way, guys, we appreciate all the subscribers we have right now. You guys have humbled us. Like none of us dreamed of. Like to be honest with you, when I started, I never dreamed that people subscribe. I had my 78 subscribers, and I was like, I don't care if I stay on 78. I don't think hundreds will ever follow me. It's surprising to see a lot of 100 people follow you, and a lot of people follow you on Twitter. Like it's very humbling, and we think that. I'm pretty sure Fred also feels the same because he made a very beautiful video. Go watch it on his channel where he talked to the fans, like spoke to everybody, the viewers, everybody who has been with him since day one, all the people, the viewers who show him support. Basically, it was amazing. He also showed support to all the guys who have been with him throughout the journey. People have featured him. People is featured. So very good. The very good man. So go
Thanks.
check that out. So anyway, good night, Veta, and good night to Adam and Cow. I know Cow is busy with work these days, so we will see him on Friday because he told me that he wants to get back on the stream. He's itching to get back on camera.
He's
So
fiending.
guys, see you. Yeah,
Peace.
let me read the comment. I love the commitments, guys. Keep it up. 100 subs. Yeah, they will. They will. Let's get there. Even if we stay on whatever subs we are, we appreciate you guys. You guys are you motivate us to come out of bed or at times like this and start talking to you. Anyway, see you, Veta man. See you
All
guys.
right.
Right.